Hi there folks, so thanks for clicking through from the advert that you saw. Just a quick thing about me. My name's Rob Whittle. I'm the CEO of Spillright, which is an Australian manufacturing company, and we design and build a lot of industrial products for hundreds and thousands of different companies in Australia and globally. I've been selling online for probably nearly 18 years now, and I sell to all of the big companies, Qantas, BHP, Shell, you name it, I sell to them. Now, I started from scratch and I knew nothing about e-commerce, and I certainly didn't know anything about creating products and all the rest of it. So this training course, which I'm going to take you through, is going to explain to you the basics of e-commerce and how you need to understand certain principles to be able to be successful online. You can't just put a website up and put some products up and think to yourself, right, I'm going to sell all these products and everything's going to be wonderful. Because unfortunately, it's a very crowded space now, and that's just not going to work. You need to approach it slightly differently. So the training which I'm going to provide for you is going to be the B2B and B2C e-commerce masterclass, and I'll just go to that page now. It's going to be a 12-week course. I think anything less than 12 weeks is going to be too rushed. You need to have time to process all the information which I'm going to give you. And at the same time, I'm going to be teaching you how to operate a e-commerce website, in which case you're actually going to get that website at the end of the 12-week course. It's included in the course. So it's $69 per week, and you have to pay $2.99 for all the software to be set up. So my team will set up all the software, which includes it'll include a shopping cart, and it's going to have security on the back end. The shopping cart is an app which is attached to the website. I think it's like $7.50 a week. It's really dirt cheap. But it's the best sort of setup currently. Now, back to myself. I'll just quickly give you a brief rundown. As I said, I own Spillright and I own Sellright as well. I've been creating content for 18 years. I've been designing all the websites. I design products. I sell to the big companies. I do all the sales material. So I've pretty got a hands-on for every single aspect of my business. And I believe that that's really crucial to be effective in e-commerce. You need to understand all aspects of e-commerce. If you don't, then you're going to have to outsource, and you're going to pay people to do bits and pieces for you, and that's just going to eat away at your profits. I now run my business from a home office. I have subcontractors all over the place that do, they cut bits of metal for me, weld, whatever product I'm working on, I have experts do it. But it's more than just the product. You need to understand what makes people buy, why they'd want to buy your products. And when it comes to B2B, which is business to business selling, or B2C, business to the general consumer, I've generally just focused on B2B because the sale value is a lot higher. I can get $5,000, $10,000 in a single sale. That just means there's less selling, there's less pressure on you, and it means that once you set yourself up in that regard, you have so much time off, and I just basically work 1 day a week now, and I'm earning way more than I did as an employee. So B2B works for me, but the e-commerce training, which I'm going to take you through, will work for both B2B and B2C, but it's going to give you the fundamentals of everything you need to know. Now, I'm going to go over to the actual outline of the course. Now, as you can see here, I'm generally going to do 20 students at a time, any more than that, because I'm going to be giving you support all the way through the course. So you can email me and go, Rob, what does this mean? I don't understand that, whatever. And then you'll get feedback from myself, and you'll have any expert that is required, you'll have access to that. It's all included in the $69 per week. So I can't make any cheaper than that. I'd be basically giving it away. So week one, we're going to go into how B2B sales work, what customers expect, and what you need to focus on. Week two, products overview, hero images, image basics, product descriptions. So we're really going to go into the absolute base of what you need to understand. I mean, simple things like when you're creating a product, you've got to photograph it, you've got to prepare it for the web. Now, most of you will have no idea how to do that. I'm going to show you in the training course exactly how to do it and what programs to use. Excuse me. Week three, setting up your payment facility. You need to have a payment facility so you can get paid. With B2B, I generally get paid direct from the companies into my bank accounts. Occasionally, they will buy online, but you've got to have both set up. You've got to have it set up so that companies can buy from you online or direct. They'll purchase direct through you and send the money straight to your bank account. Week 4, back-end lessons, the back-end lessons of the website, also quotes and purchase orders. Week 5, USP, unique selling proposition, competitors. This is a really critical part. You need to know who you're competing against, otherwise you can't sell. You can't just put your product online and hope that it's going to sell. You need to understand what the competition is doing, and I'll explain that to you. Week 6, content creation. Selling is all about preparing a product and creating the content around that product so that your customer is inclined to buy. If you can't create good content, then you're going to be losing out to competitors who will be creating good content. So that'll be an explanation there. Week 7, how to create sales material and the programs to use. Week 8, SEM versus SEO. SEM is search engine marketing, paid advertising, and SEO is search engine optimization, which is the free organic listings in Google. We'll be going over that. Week 9, make it easy to operate. There'll be systems and processes that I use and have used for years and years that work, and I'll explain what I use, and then you can decide whether you want to use the same things or different things. Week 10, wholesalers and suppliers. I'm going to be showing you where to find products to sell. I won't go into the private label yet. That'll be something that'll be shown through the course. So with my products, for example, I now have my own brand and I'm selling my own variations of products. Now, these products are quite complicated, but these are not necessarily my designs. I've looked at products in the market and I've copied the products, put my own label on it, which is called private label, and then all of a sudden I've got a whole new business that didn't exist previously. So we'll go into the private label in the training. Week 11, comparing content to competitors. You need to compare yourself to competitors. You need to know whether you're going to be competitive, because you're not going to be. If you're not competitive, you won't survive. Week 12, website operations, and we get prepared to hand over the training website that you're going to be using through the training. It'll become your website, and then you can either choose to keep it with Sellrite and we manage it, or you can take it off and go wherever you want. But by week 12, you'll have a really solid understanding of e-commerce, how to run the operation, how to photograph the images, what sort of products to look for, where to look for the products. Every single thing that you need to know at a base level on how to kickstart your e-commerce business will be in this training package. Okay, folks, I hope to see you in the training. Thank you. Bye-bye.